The world is changing faster than ever before. Natural disasters are intensifying, morality is crumbling, and conflicts are spreading like wildfire. But what if I told you that these aren't just random events? What if these are signs, clear warnings, foretold long ago? Many believe that the end times is a distant event, something that won't happen in our lifetime. But what if I told you that some of the signs are unfolding before our very eyes, and most people are completely unaware? The truth is chilling, and once you see the evidence, you may never look at the world the same way again. For centuries, scholars have warned about a time when deception will be everywhere, when falsehood will be seen as truth, and when people will chase desires without thinking about the consequences. We were told that as the end times approach, there will be an increase in immorality, injustice, and widespread corruption. And now, when we look around, it seems like society is matching these descriptions perfectly. Families are breaking apart. Values that once held civilizations together are now being mocked. The very fabric of morality is being torn apart, and people are celebrating it. But this is just the beginning. One of the most terrifying signs of the end times is the rise of deception. We were warned that falsehood would become widespread, and the truth would become hidden. Today, misinformation spreads within seconds. People believe whatever they see on their screens without questioning its source. Lies are dressed as truth, and truth is labeled as misinformation. But it's not just the news, it's deeper than that. Deception has seeped into every aspect of life. Social media has become a tool for manipulation, where people showcase a fake reality while their real lives are full of misery. Artificial intelligence is now capable of mimicking human voices and creating fake videos. The line between real and fake is disappearing. If deception is this powerful now, can you imagine what is yet to come? Another disturbing sign of the end times is the normalization of evil. We were told that people would begin to justify and glorify sinful behavior. Today, what was once considered shameful is now celebrated. Modesty is mocked, and immorality is promoted as freedom. People no longer feel guilt for wrongdoing. Instead, they take pride in it. Crime, corruption, and greed are reaching unimaginable levels, yet people accept them as normal. Entertainment is filled with violence, indecency, and messages that turn people away from faith. Many no longer even recognize right from wrong. This is exactly what we were warned about, a time when holding on to faith will be like holding on to a burning coal. But the signs don't stop there. The collapse of morality and the rise of disobedience are also among the major warnings. We were told that near the end times, children will rebel against their parents, and respect for elders will vanish. Today, many parents feel helpless as they watch their children drift away, influenced by a society that tells them they owe no respect to their families. The gap between generations is widening, and many homes are filled with conflict rather than peace. Schools and entertainment push agendas that contradict faith, and those who stand against it are silenced. Then there's the spread of widespread injustice and oppression. We were told that leaders would become corrupt and prioritize their personal gain over the well-being of the people. Today, we see injustice prevailing on every level, from the smallest communities to the global stage. The powerful control the weak, the rich exploit the poor, and those who seek justice are often silenced. War, oppression, and cruelty are increasing, yet many turn a blind eye. We were warned that in the end times, people would betray one another, and leaders would be dishonest. When you look at today's world, do you see any difference? One of the most alarming prophecies is the rise of natural disasters. We were told that earthquakes, floods, and extreme weather events would intensify near the end times. Science itself confirms that the frequency and intensity of these disasters are increasing. Wildfires are consuming entire forests, hurricanes are destroying cities, and floods are displacing millions. Every year, records are being broken, and experts struggle to explain why nature seems to be in complete chaos. But those who understand the signs know that these are not coincidences. Another major sign is the obsession with wealth and materialism. We were warned that people would compete in building extravagant structures, forgetting the real purpose of life. Today, we see cities filled with towering skyscrapers, each one trying to outshine the other. Luxury and material possessions have become the ultimate goals, and people will do anything to achieve them. Greed drives individuals and nations alike, and spiritual emptiness is disguised as success. But we were warned, when wealth becomes the center of life, people's hearts become hardened, and society begins to crumble. There's another shocking sign that is unfolding right before us: the widespread neglect of prayers and faith. It was foretold that in the end times, people would abandon their spiritual duties, and faith would become something rare. Today, many prioritize their desires over their faith. Places of worship are emptier than ever, while entertainment centers are overflowing. The connection between people and their Creator is weakening, and distractions have taken over every moment of life. We live in a time where everything is fast food, fast entertainment, fast relationships, but spirituality is being left behind. But perhaps one of the most terrifying signs is the widespread appearance of false leaders and imposters. We were warned that near the end times, people would blindly follow false figures, those who pretend to be righteous but mislead others. Today, we see influencers, celebrities, and politicians shaping the beliefs of millions. Many follow them without questioning their true intentions. We were warned about a time when people would blindly follow those who speak well, even if their words are empty. This is happening now. With all these signs becoming a reality, the question is, what happens next? What is yet to come? We were told that as these signs increase, they would eventually lead to even greater events: the arrival of powerful deceivers, a world that completely turns away from faith, and a final test for humanity. But the real question is, are we ready? Most people ignore these warnings, thinking they have time. But time is running out. There is, however, a message of hope. Even though the world is changing, even though deception and corruption are rising, those who stay firm in their faith will always find guidance. The signs are not meant to create fear, but to awaken those who are willing to see the truth. The choice is ours. Either we remain asleep in this illusion, or we wake up and prepare for what's to come. The signs are here. The question is, will we pay attention before it's too late?